Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. I am an income tax officer. Also, I am a 100% ILR in maths for CAT for 3 consecutive years. Dear students, today I will be discussing with you the chapter of ages, and I promise you I'll wind up the entire chapter. I'll cover each and every possible type of question within 40 minutes. All aspects of the chapter will be covered with best possible shortcut. This is my guarantee. And if you like my teaching methodology, then you can go on Amazon and check my book Brahmastra. It is the best rated book of Amazon. My number is given below. If you need that book at discounted price, you can directly call me. If you need my entire set of books complimentary, that is free of cost with the course, then also you can call me. Okay, without wasting your time, I'll start. Let's start. The ratio of ages of two students is 3 is to 2. Let's say one of them ages 3, the other 2. This is 3x, this is 2x. Okay. One is older to the other by 5 years. The difference of these two is 5 years. This is actually a very easy question, but I have to start with the easy question. Okay. What is the age of the younger student? So what is the age of younger? The age of younger students is, younger student is 2x. That is 2 into 5, 10. This is your answer. Easy one. Okay. The ratio of present age of two brothers is 1 is to 2. Right now, the age of two brothers is 1 is to 2. Okay. And 5 years back, the ratio was 1 is to 3. 5 years back, the ratio was 1 is to 3. See, students, how will I solve this question? My main thing is to focus on this gap, the gap between 1 and 2. The gap between 1 and 2 is right now 1. Here, the gap between 1 and 2 is, this gap is 2. Students, this is the best method. Once I teach you this method in easy questions, you will be easily able to apply this in lengthy questions, and then you will take very little time to solve this question. You just need to do what? You just need to equate this gap. Okay, this is presently, this is now. Okay, this is 5 years ago. So this gap becomes 1 is to 2. If you multiply this gap by 2, what you get? You get 2 is to 4. Clear, dear student? This gap is 2 is to 4. So what does it mean? Here also the gap is 2. Here also the gap is 2. This is 5 years ago. So means if you add plus 5, initially the ratio was 1 is to 3, and now the ratio is 2 is to 4. Here also if you add plus 5, getting it? This is 5 years ago. This is 9, means you have to add 5 over here. So if you add 5 to 1, you reach 2. That is the increment of 1. Here also there is an increment of 1 if you add plus 5. So directly what you can say, this increment of 1 part, what is this? This increment of 1 part is equal to 5. So I can say 1 part is equal to 5. Does that make sense? If this 1 part is equal to 5, what is being asked? The ratio of their age after 5 years. The ratio of their age after 5 years. So right now, what are their ages? I have calculated this 1 part is equal to 5. When this 1 part is equal to 5, what will happen, dear students? This becomes 10. This becomes 20. After 5 years, what will happen? After 5 years, this becomes 15. This becomes 25. So what is this ratio? This ratio is 3 is to 5. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. Let me rub this for a moment, and then I'll teach you how you can just wipe this question off within a second. See, right now the ratio is 1 is to 2. 5 years back it was 1 is to 3. What I'll do, I'll multiply this by 2 so that it becomes 2 is to 4. This is if you add 5 years. So what does it mean? It means here there is an addition of 1 part. So when there is addition of 1 part, what I can say, this 1 part is equal to 5. This 1 increases to 2. There is an increment of 1. So this 1 is equal to 5 years. So that means this 2 becomes 10. This 4 becomes 20. After 5 years, it will be what? 15 and 25. The ratio becomes 3 is to 5. Let me move to the next question. 4 years ago, the ratio of A's age to B's age was 11 is to 4. 11 is to 14. Let's say this is present. Okay, this was 4 years ago. This ratio was 11 is to 14. What is the gap? I need to focus on this gap. This gap is 3. and 4 years later their age will be in the ratio 13:16. 4 years later this ratio will be 13:16. Here also the gap is 3. So 4 years ago and 4 years later, right now it is 221, okay, 2021. 4 years ago was 2017. 4 years later will be 2025. So this is a gap of 8 years, obviously. So I can say with this 8 years corresponds to 2 parts. When this 8 year corresponds to 2 parts, I can say 2 parts is equal to 8. That way one part will be how much? One part will be 4. When this one part is equal to 4, the present age of A is, so let's say this will be equal to how much? This will be equal to 44. One part is equal to 4. 11 parts is equal to 44. This is 4 years ago. So now what will be the age of A? Now the age of A will be plus 4, that is 48. This is your answer. At present, the ratio of the age of Maya and Chaya is 6:5. Currently, the ratio of ages of Maya and Chaya is 6:5, and 15 years from now, the ratio will change to 9:8. This is now, this is presently, this is 15 years later. Plus 15 years, this ratio becomes 9:8. Here, what is the gap? Here, what is the gap? Both the places, the gap is 1. In both these places, since the gap is equal to 1, what I'll do, this is how much? This is 15. And how many parts are being added? 3 parts are being added. So if this 3 parts are is equal to 15, 3 parts are equal to 15, what is being asked? Maya's present age. So this is Maya's present age. This is Maya, this is Chaya. 6 parts. So Maya's present age will be equal to, that is equal to 6 parts. That will be equal to 30. Very easily done. Okay, dear students. This is your answer. The ratio of ages of Ram and Rahim 10 years ago was 1:3. Okay, 10 years ago, this ratio was 1:3. This is minus 10 years. Okay, let's say this is now. Then the ratio of their ages 5 years hence will be 2:3. 5 year hence means plus 5 years. This ratio will be 2:3. I'll directly write double of 2:3, 4:6. Why? Because here the gap is 2. Here also I will make the gap as 2. So this is how much? This increment is of plus 3 parts, and this plus 3 parts is equal to how much? Minus 10 plus 5. That will be like 10 years ago, and 5 years from now will be 15 years. So this is like 15 years. So plus 3 corresponds to 15 years, means this is 15. 3 parts correspond to 15. So 1 part correspond to 5. Okay. So right now, so this is like 10 years ago, their ages was 5 and 15. So now their ages will be what? 10 plus 5 and 20. What is being asked? Then the ratio of their present age. Ratio of their present age is 20, 10:20 or 1:2. I hope it makes sense. Okay, dear students, let's proceed towards the next one. 4 years ago, the ratio of the ages of A and B was 2:3, and after 4 years, it will become 5:7. Let's say this is now after 4 years and 4 years ago. After 4 years, this ratio will be 5:7. Okay, this ratio will be 5:7. 4 years ago, this ratio was 2:3, or I can say 4:6. See how easy these questions become. So 4, 5. This is increment of plus 1 part, but year wise it is minus 4 to plus 4, that is plus 8 years. Clear? So this 1 part correspond to 8 years. Find their present ages. Find their present ages. Okay. So this will be like 4 years ago. This will be 32 and this will be 40. See, 1 part is equal to 8 years. This will be 48. So now what will be their ages? Now their ages will be 32 and plus, this is minus 4, so plus 4. 32 plus 4 is 36 and 48 plus 4 is 52. So their present ages are 36 and 52. The last option is your answer. Option number D. I hope it is clear to all of you. The sum of the ages of a father and his son is 100 years. Now, 100 years now. 5 years ago, their age were in the ratio 2 is to 1. Let's say 5 years ago. This is 5 years ago. Their ages were in the ratio 2 is to 1. 2x and 1x. So now what will be their ages? Their ages will be 2x plus 5 and 1x plus 5. This is given to you that the sum of their ages is equal to 100 right now. Clear to everyone? Yes. The ratio of the age of father and son after 10 years will be, so first of all, let's solve it. 3x plus 10 is equal to 100. That means 3x is equal to 90, x is equal to 30. So the age of father right now, this is the age of father right now, this is the age of son right now. What will be the ratio? The ratio of their father and son after 10 years. After 10 years, it will be like plus 10 plus 10. X is 30. So 60 plus 5 plus 10 is 75. 30 plus 5 plus 10 is 45. So this ratio will be 75 is to 45. If you cancel it by 15, you will get 5 is to 3. This will be your answer. Option number 1 is the answer. Okay, dear students, clear to all? The ratio of the ages of a father to that of his son is 5 is to 2. This is the ratio of the age of father and son. If the product of their ages in 10 years, if the product of their ages in years is 10,000, okay, let's say this is 5x, this is 2x, 5x into 2x is 10,000, 1,000. So this gives you x square is equal to 5 into 10. 1 0 will be cancelled. X square is equal to 100. X is equal to 10. So the age of father is 50 and the age of son is 20. This is the age of father. This is the age of son. Then the father's age after 10 years will be, so father age after 10 years. Father's age after 10 years will be 60. I hope it is clear to everyone. The average age of boys in the class is twice the number of girls. Okay, the average age of boys in the class is twice the number of girls. Fine. The ratio of boys and girls in the class of 50 is 4 is to 1. See, total there are 50 students and the number of boys is to girls is 4 is to 1. That is 40. This is 10. This is boys and this is the girls. The questions become very easy. The average age of boys in the class is twice the number of girls in the class. So the number of girls is twice. So what is the average age? The average age of boys is twice of this. Okay, so far clear. The total of the ages of the boys in the classes, you have to determine the total of the ages of boys. Total of the ages of boys will be 40 into 20. This is the average age of one boy. There are 40 boys, so 40 into 20 will give you 800 years in total. The ratio of the age of a father and his son 10 years hence will be 5 is to 3. Okay, 10 years later it will be 5 is to 3. While 10 years ago it was 3 is to 1. See, this is now. Okay, this is plus 10 years and this is 10 minus 10 years. Minus 10 years it was 3 is to 1. So what I can conclude, dear students, from here is this is minus 10 to plus 10. Minus 10 to plus 10 means plus 20. So that is in 20 years. Getting my friends? In 20 years, this ratio changes to 3 is to 5. That is 2 parts. So 20 corresponds to 2 parts. It make your question very easy. One corresponds to 1 part. This is 1. This is 30. This is 30. This is 50. 5 parts means 50. 3 parts means 30. 3 parts means 30. 10 parts means one part means 10. The ratio of the age son to that of father today is, see, this is minus 10 years ago. So for now, what you will do, you will add 10 to both of these. So this will become 40. This will become 20. 40 is to 20, you can say as 4 is to 2. This is the best method. You can verbally wipe up the questions. Okay. The present age of two persons are 36 is 50. One is aged 36, the other's age is 50. if after n years the ratio of their ages becomes 3:4. See, dear students, I don't want you to get involved in the complexities of the calculation. Just make it very easy. This is how much. This is right now. This gap is 14. After n years. So if after n years this ratio becomes 3:4, let's make it. Let's multiply it by 14. Once I multiply it by 14, this becomes 42. This becomes 56. See the beauty now. Right now, what is the rate? 3650. This 3:4 is same as 4256. So here I can say this plus n is equal to 6. So n is equal to 6, or you can say plus n means plus 6. Clear? 36 plus 6, 42, 50 plus 6, 56. So directly that means n is equal to 6 years. That is 6 years from now. This is the present age. 6 years from now, the ratio will become 42:56, or you can say 3:4. I hope it is clear to everyone. Present ages of A and B is 4:5. 18 years ago, this ratio was 11:16. 18 years ago, some ratio was 11:16. Okay, let me write it by a different marker. 18 years ago, this was 11:16. Right now, this ratio is 4:5. See, this gap is how much? 5. I multiply this 4:5 by 5. I get 20. 25. 4 multiplied by 5, 20. 4 multiplied by 5, 5 multiplied by 5, 25. Here also this gap is 5, and it is written that this is plus 18. And this is how much? This is 9 parts. Can you solve it verbally now? So these 9 parts correspond to 18. So one part corresponds. This is minus 18 years ago. Okay. This is like now. So 9 parts, if 9 parts correspond to 18, then one part is equal to 2 years. That means this 20 is equal to what? 40, and this 25. 25 into 2 is 20, 5 into 2 is 50. So what I can say, right now their ages are 20 and 50. Find the sum of their present ages. So their sum will be 40 plus 50 is equal to 90, and I'm sure it is clear to everyone. Okay, dear students, clear? 4 years ago, the ratio of the ages of A and B was 13:9. 4 years ago, this ratio was 13:9, and 8 years hence it will be 4:3. See, this gap is how much? This gap is 4. 8 years hence it will be 4:3. I multiply that by 4. You get 16:12. Here also the gap is 3. Let's say this is now. This is 4 years ago. This is 8 years from now. So here what I see is, this is 4 plus 8, 12. In 12 years, it increases by 3 parts. That means one part is equal to 4. In 12 years, it increases by 3 parts. So one part is equal to 4. That means this is how much? 13 into 4 will give you a 52. 9 into 4 will give you a 36. So now their age will be like plus 4. Plus 4. So it is 56 and 40. The difference of their present ages is 56 minus 40. That will give you a 56 minus 40 will give you a 16. Do we have any such option? Yes, option number 2 is your answer. I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay. The present age of a family of 4 members is 36 years. Right now there are 4 people in a family, and their average age is 36 years. If the present age of the youngest of the family be 12 years, the average of the family at the birth of the youngest member was, see, they are asking 12 years. See, right now this is 36 years. This is the average of the family. 4 years ago, 12, right now the current age, the present age of the youngest member of the family is 12 years. So they are asking when the child was born, that is 12 years before. What was the average age of the family? 12 years ago, the average age of the family was minus 12, that is 24. I have taken this very easy question deliberately because the coming questions will be based on this concept only, and that they will be a little bit tough. Okay, so first of all, this is the present age of the family. or four people, of four people. This is the age of the family of four people while the time at the moment this child was born. Okay, if somebody asks me the age of the family when this child was not born, see how will you do? You will just do, right now there are four people. Before this child was born, there were three people. Okay, so before the child was born, this is before the child was born, so this will be the answer. That will be 8 into 4, 32. But for this question, our answer is 4. We are being only asked at the birth of the child, that is 12 years before, so it will 36 minus 12, that will be 24. But somebody asked me before the birth of the child, that will be 32. Okay, the moment the child is born, the average just gets converted into 24. Before this 24, just a moment before the child was born, this is 32. The coming questions will be based on this pattern only. Okay, the average age of a family of 5 members at present is 33 years. 5 members at present is 33 years. I will solve it in a direct shortcut, then I'll tell you the detailed method also. Right now it is 33 years. The youngest member is 9 years old. The average age of the family just before the birth of the youngest member is, so it means 9 years ago. So minus 9, what you will do, you will get a 24. This is the average age. This is the average age when the child was born. When the child was born. Now, what are you being asked before the child was born? So, what I'll do, I'll multiply it by a 5 and a 4. 5, 1% removed, 4. So, this will give you 24, 6. 6 into 5 is 30 years. This is one way of doing it. Okay, the other method is, look dear students, 33. This is the present age of the family. This is the present age of the family before the child was born. Look, before the child was born, what I'll do, 33 minus 9. That will be 24. This is the average age of the family while the child was born, after the child was born. So this is 4 people, 5 people. So what I'll do, 24 into 5. 24 into 5 gives me a 120. When this gives me a 120, this is total age of 5 people. Getting it, dear students? Total age of 5 people. That is 120. Now I go a moment back. I just rewind a moment and I'll say there were 4 people. Okay, why? Because the child, a moment ago, the child was not born. So this will be same. Total age of 4 people will also be 120 before the birth. Before the birth. Getting it, dear students? This was 120. So now what will happen? What will be the average age? The average age will be 120 divided by 4. That is equal to 30. And I'm sure it is clear to all of you. Okay, dear students. Let's take the next one. The average age of a family of 10 members is 20 years. Right now, the average age of a family of 10 members is 20 years. If the age of the youngest member of the family is 10 years, so I subtract that 10. What do I get if I subtract that 10? I get a 10 only. I get a 10 only. Then the average age of the members of the family just before the birth of the youngest member was, see, before the birth of the youngest member, it will be, how will you solve it? It will be what? This is 10. So what you do, you multiply this 10. Before the birth, there were 9 members, and after the birth, there are 10 members. So it will be 10 by 9, that is 100 by 9 years. And what is the value of this 100 by 9? See, 100 divided by 9 is 11, 1 by 9 years. So what is this 11, 1 by 9 years? Look, we have a direct option, that is option number 4 is our answer. So I'll write option 4. Option number 4 is clearly the answer. Okay, dear students. Next one. The average age of a husband and his wife was 23 years at the beginning of the marriage. Okay, at the time of marriage. What was the average age? The average age was 23 years. After 5 years, they have a 1 year old child. If I say plus 5 years, if I say plus 5 years, then what will happen? This age will become 28. I can say like this. After 5 years, this becomes 28. Next thing, dear students, after 5 years of marriage, they have a 1 year old child. That if I say at the time of birth, if I say at the time of birth, see, after 5 years, this child becomes 1 year. That means I can say this is plus 4 years. After 4 years, the age of these two, right? See, let's forget this 28 right now. I should not have written 28. After, so I we can say the baby was born after 4 years. So when the baby was born after 4 years, the average age of these two people become 27. The average age of these two become 27. What will be the age of the family? Average age of family. Average at this point, average age of family. At this time, the average age of family was, see, this is the age of two people. So what I'll do, I'll multiply by a 2 by 3. By a 2 by 3, or you can say 18 years. If you want me to do it in detail, I'll do it in detail. See, this is like average age of two people. So let's say husband and wife, or I can say these are mother and father. So mother and father will give me 27 into 2, that is 54. Child is how much? Child is 0. So mother plus father plus child is equal to 54. Now if I need to calculate the average, what will be the average? So the average will be 54 by 3, or I can say 18 years. Quite easily demonstrated. Okay, dear students. Let's take the next one. See, dear students, the next question is exactly similar to the previous question, exactly the same data, but the thing which is being asked is the present age, the average age of the family now. In the previous question, average at the time of birth, average while birth was how much? If you can read the question, it is same. We found the average while birth was 18 years. Okay. Now what is being asked? Average, the present age of the family, the average age now. So average age now is plus 1, that will be 19. You need not solve, do anything further, okay? Directly. Next one. 2 years ago, the average age of a family of 8 members was 18. Let's say this is now, and this is 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, the average age of the family was of 8 members was 18. So this is like 8 members. The average age was 18. If I talk about these people only, their average age will be what? 20. What will be the total age? Here the total age will be 18 into 8. Total age will be 18 into 8. Okay. So 18 into 8 is 162. What are we being told? Now a baby is born and still the average age is 18 only. So now the average age of 9 people is 18. Average age of 9 people. Why? A child is born, average age of 9 people is equal to 18. So total will be what? 9 into 18. Clear? So this must be 144 and we need not do it. Forget it. So this is 9 into 18 is 162. The age, now if I talk about these 8 people, their present age now is 20. So total will be what? Total age, their total age will be 20 into 8. 20 into 8 will give me a 160. So right now the age of those people is 160 and the total age of the family is 162. That means The age of the child is 2 years. We are being asked the age of the child. The age of the child is equal to 2 years. I'm sure it is clear to everyone. Okay. The age of child right now is 2 years. 3 years ago, the average age of a family of 5 members was 17. 3 years ago, the average age of the family was 17. Let's talk about these 5 people only. If I talk about these 5 people only, after 3 years, their age will become 20. And what will be their total age? Their total age will be 100. Why? 20 into 5. These are 5 people. 3 right now, their average age will be 20. So total age will be 100. Now, a baby having been born, the average age of the family is same today. Now there are 6 people and average age is 17 only. The average age is still 17. The average age is still 17, but this is for 6 people. So 6 into 17 will give you a 102. See, these 5 people presently age a total of 100 years, but these 6 people with the average age of 70, their total age is 102. So I can say the age of the baby or the age of the child. The age of the baby or the age of the child is 2 years. I am sure it is clear to all of you. Let's take the next one. When the average age of a husband and wife and their son was 42 years, the son got married and a child was born just 1 year after the marriage. When child turned to be 5 years, the average age of the family became 36 years. What was the age of the daughter-in-law at the time of marriage? See, let's say first of all, there are 3 people, husband, wife and their son. There, at any point of time when their average age was 42, the son got married. So what was the, first of all, initial family, this was the total age. Then there is an induction of a daughter-in-law. The son gets married, a daughter-in-law is introduced into the family. So their total age was 42 into 3. Right now I'm writing only total age. Everywhere I will be writing total age. Okay, 42 into 3 plus daughter-in-law. 1 year later, okay, 1 year later, what happens? A child is born. So what will be the total age of the family? This 42 will change into 43. 43 into 3 plus the age of daughter-in-law will be D plus 1 after 1 year when the child is born, and the age of child will be 0 years. Then it is being told when the child turns plus 5 years, plus more 5 years, okay. When the child turns to be 5 years, so the average age of the entire family becomes 36. So first of all, after 5 years, this will become how much? 48. So the age of the father, mother and son becomes this. The age of the daughter-in-law becomes D plus 6 and the age of the child becomes 5. The total age of the family will be 36 into 5. Why? Because the average age is 36. Clear, dear students? So now what does it give me? It gives me 48 into 3 plus D plus 6 plus 5 is equal to this. So that gives me 144. 144 plus 6 is 150. 150 plus 5 is 155 plus D is equal to 180. Very easily this gives me D as 25. So the age of the daughter-in-law at the time of marriage was 25 years. I hope it is clear to all of you. Student, now let's take a very good question. This question was given to me when I was in 10th grade and this was given to me by my teacher. In fact, it was given to entire class. So only few of us could solve it the next day. Okay. We went back to our home, we tried it. Fortunately, few of us got it solved, but anyways, we didn't get any reward. But the question is very good. Huh? See, A says to B, I'm 5 times as old as you were when I was as old as you are. If sum of their present ages is 64, then find their present ages. See, A and B, let's say their ages are A and B only. So A plus B is given to us as 64. We will be using this later. Now, what is the next thing which is given to us is, let's say these are their percentages A and B. A and B. A's percentage is A, B's percentage is B. Let's say the difference between them is X years. Okay, the difference between them is X years. Now, if difference between them is X years, let's say right now I am 35. My younger brother is 30. So how much he is younger to me? 5 years. So let's go 5 years back. I will write 5 years ago, or I'll write X years ago. X years ago. X years ago, what was age is? Age is was A minus X. Similarly, B's age was what? B's age was what? B's age was X, again X years ago. Again X years ago, B's age was B minus X. Now we need to think carefully. I need to make an equation. A says my present age. A says my present age is 5 times your age when I was as old as you are. Look, think about it. X years ago. A is younger to B. B is younger to A by X years. So I can say X is this, both these things mean same. Like if A minus X is exactly similar to B. This and this are same thing. Just visualize this thing, my dear students. I tell you again. See, this is 2020. Okay. My age is 35. My brother's age, okay, right now is 30. My brother's age is right now 30. Getting it? So this is 5 years back. When I'll be my brother's age, I'll have to go 5 years behind. I'll have to go 5 years behind, or I'll have to subtract 5 years from my current age. So okay. So X years ago, when I was A minus X, that is, I was 5 years younger. At that time, I was 35 minus 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, my younger brother was also 30 minus 5. So this way, this is X years ago, A minus X, or I can say this B is what? This B is actually A minus X. This B is what? A minus X. B is A, I write big R, A minus X. So in place of this B, I write A minus X, then this minus X. So at this point of time, A minus 2X means when A's age was A minus X, then B's age was A minus 2X. Okay. When A was as old as B, this is B's age. These two are same things. When A was as old as B, then B's age was A minus 2x. Then B's age was A minus 2x. So this particular thing is 5 times this thing. That is what I have to solve is A is 5 times of B at that time. B at that time was A minus 2x. So here I can say A is equal to 5A minus 10x. Okay. A is equal to, or I can say 4A is equal to 10x. 4A is equal to 10x. So far clear? That is 2A is equal to 5x. We have got this. 2A is equal to 5x and. Now we have a relation between A and B. A plus B is equal to 64. This thing A plus B is equal to 64. I will put in this. A plus B is what? B is A minus 2x. B is A minus 2x is equal to 64. Okay. Again I can say 2A minus 2x is equal to 64. 2A is equal to what? 5x. Okay. 2A, A plus B. Oh, sorry. B is A minus x. I'm sorry. B is, I write again, wait. A plus B is 64. B is what? A minus x is equal to 64. Now this is 2A. The value of 2A is 5x. 5x minus x is equal to 64. That way 4x is equal to 64, or you can say x is equal to what? X is equal to 16. We have got x is equal to 16. So that way 2A will be what? 5 into 16 is 80. So A is equal to 40. A is equal to 40. We have got A is equal to 40. B is, we have got A as 40. B and this x as 16. B is what? B is A minus x. B is A minus x. That way A minus x is 16. A is what? 40. So B comes out to be 24. Just check it. If Are we doing it? Are we doing it correctly or not? A, B. A is currently 40. B is 24. Okay. I write again. A, B. A is currently 40. B is 24. Currently A's age is what? This is 40. B's age is 24. How much is the difference? 16. So I will say when this was 16 years younger, when A was as old as B, when A was, I'll tell you a good thing. See, let's say my name is Ajay, I am A. Right now today is 20, 20, 20, 20. B 2020 and B is how much? B is 24. Okay, let's say I got clear. B is 24. So I go to that age, to that time when I was 24. Right now in 2020 I am 40 years. Okay, A is equal to, oh sorry, yeah, I write here A is equal to 40 in 2020. When I was 24, when was I 20? I write B's age also. In 2020 B's age is 24. I go back to that time when I was 24. That is 16 years ago. 16 years ago. 16 years ago. What was my age 16 years ago? I used to be 24. Okay. When was I 24? I was 24 16 years ago. So 16 years ago, that is 2004. My age was 24 and B was how much? Today B is 24. 16 years ago B was how much? B was 8. Okay. A's current age is 5 times this one. Does it hold? Yes. 5 times this one is A's current age. So whatever we have got is the correct answer. Everything is matching with this. I hope it makes sense and it's clear to everyone. Okay. So A's current age is 40, B's current age is 24, and you've got your answer.